Hi, my name is Stephanie Grutz. I'm a nurse practitioner at the Health Spa, and I'm going to talk to you about the one-day immersive cancer reset that we hold here at the Health Spa every quarter. Today, I'll talk about a brief introduction about myself, cancer challenges, the one-day reset, what this all entails, and any questions. So about me, my name is Stephanie Grutz, as I mentioned. I'm a board-certified nurse practitioner since 2014. I got into integrative medicine in 2015 with my own health journey of Crohn's and autoimmune disease. And then I started working with oncology patients around 2017. I've spent hundreds of hours on oncology nutritional education. Someone that around here in University of Iowa back in the day, before 2017, they were starting to do studies on high dose vitamin C and cancer. And when I had my clinic open, I was doing IV nutritional therapy in 2016 for myself with Crohn's, and I wanted to bring that modality back here because I knew how helpful it was. So when a person called me and said, "Hey, I have cancer and I would love you to do high dose vitamin C," I was like, "Oh, I am not going to dive into cancer. I'm already overwhelmed in the autoimmune world. Like, this is just a lot." But what I realized quickly was that it was a need that needed to be served, and I'm here to help people. So I dove straight deep, went to many hundreds of hours, like I mentioned, of continuing education for integrative oncology, and that started becoming my passion. So I became a metabolic train-based practitioner. I joined an educational cohort in 2020 to advance my oncology certification. So I work with worldwide renowned oncologists, surgeons, practitioners, and we do a mastermind. Nasha Winters, who is the author of Metabolic Approach to Cancer. You'll see her book around here. She's a colleague and a friend, and she owns the Metabolic Train Institute. So she teaches hundreds of practitioners and advocates how to help on the cancer journey for our patients. I also have relied heavily on my good friend and mentor, Dr. Paul Anderson, who wrote the book Outside the Box Cancer Therapies. So I tell people when they work with me, they get a bunch of my mentors as well. So it's just really a blessing that I have such a wonderful, smart, brilliant people in my life that can help my patients as well. On the other side, I'm a business owner. My partner, Alex, and I built Balance Integrative Health and Wellness, Vive IV Therapy, and Select Balance Supplements. And most recently, the state-of-the-art health spa clinic in Peosta, Iowa. We also have a satellite location in Cedar Rapids and a mobile hydration station that travels to the Quad Cities and some Wisconsin areas. I didn't mention in here, but I also have a 2.5-year-old baby girl, and she is the light of mine and Alex's life as well. Cancer facts. Okay. I just wrote some statistics on here. We don't have to get into cancer education today, but that's what I do teach throughout these one-day events and trainings. So breast cancer, most common type of cancer among women worldwide. Within the next 20 years, if even, 1 in every 2 women are suggested to have a possible breast cancer diagnosis. Lung cancer, prostate cancer, colorectal, skin cancer, some of the most common cancer types. Various factors that contribute to cancer development, lifestyle choices. When I talk about the metabolic approach to cancer and any other health issues, it's about the environment inside of our body, what we're doing to affect the toxin levels with nutrition, chemical exposures, lack of physical activity, smoking, alcohol, our stress and mind, a standard American lifestyle. Environmental exposures, as I mentioned, being exposed to asbestos pollution. In Iowa, we're exposed to glyphosate pesticides in heavy amounts, medications and drugs, endocrine disrupting chemicals like plastics, and more. Chronic inflammation, conditions such as chronic inflammatory diseases, increase risk of certain cancers. Weakened immune systems, so constantly getting sick, having all these stressors to constantly, what I call it, overfill your cup, just taking too much on in your body and your body can't keep up with it. Mental stress and trauma, Not dealing with those or having a chronic state of stress can lead to cancer. And then there's a very small portion that can be genetic predisposition, but that's less than 5%. So what we do in the Cancer Reset is look at a full integrative cancer panel. So the comprehensive blood work, once you register, you'll come in and have your labs drawn. The good thing about this is that we do run the Cancer Reset once a quarter, but if you register today, you'll come in and get your labs done. So you don't have to wait till that one-day event to get your lab reports. You'll get your labs done as soon as you can. I will look it over, do a recorded comprehensive plan for you, and then we'll go from there. But here are the common labs that I have drawn. And depending on your cancer type in your situation, I might request more or change them up specific to your body. I like people when they come in to be fasting for 10 to 14 hours, no vigorous exercise or any strenuous stress or activities beforehand. Small drinks of water are fine, no food before going and get your labs drawn. No vitamins or medications either. You get that, you can take them right after the blood draw. All of these labs are looking at inflammation, infections, insulin levels, cancer markers. A lot of them are specific to different types of cancers. If they're high, it's a great way to monitor your progress going through any treatment protocols. And then just basics, iron, ferritin, thyroid function, cortisol levels, inflammatory markers. We're looking at the whole picture here. You go through a self-paced lecture online, including a welcome to an intro to oncology, some toxins and pathogens and their role in cancer, insulin metabolism and blood sugar regulation, stress reduction and cancer care, so why all of that makes a difference, opening up your detox pathways, how to do that, why it's important, and more. You'll do this on your own pace at your own time. And then the individual integrative therapies that you'll receive, you'll come in on the day that we have the reset, and you'll have a spa day experience. You'll come in, you'll start your day off with a relaxing therapy as a group, and then you'll go to your assigned treatment therapy. Everybody will do an IV nutritional therapy and foot detox. And then the other two events of the day will depend on what your needs are. So that can include ozone sauna, hyperbaric oxygen chamber, vibroacoustic therapy for parasympathetic system, red light therapy, medical Reiki. I don't have on here extract therapy for lymph movement and more. So it's tailored to your needs, and then you really get just a full day immersed in the healing modalities. You'll also get provided a lunch and learn, so you'll have integrative tools to help you feel empowered at home. And there will be a live Q&A with myself to answer any questions that you have about the program, about your specific lab results, or any questions that arise throughout the journey or throughout the day. You'll get fed an organic meal, that's based on the standard diets that I like to promote during these therapies, whether it be ketogenic or paleo, Mediterranean. You'll have a healthy, nourishing meal and you won't go hungry, I promise. I always include a dessert because I think that that's important in any diet that we have. As I mentioned, you'll start off as a group in the morning and you'll do some Tai Chi with Nancy and Jerry. They have over 35 years of Tai Chi experience. They are the legit people to do this. And you don't have to have a lot of movement. If you have to sit on a chair, you can, but it's all about harnessing energy, allowing your body to settle in. So I find that having this in the morning really helps calm the system as we get into a full day of healing. These are just some of the potentials. We typically try to end the day with Sound Bowl Healing Meditation by Molly Schreiber. She's a local Dubuque native that has a history of cancer and has a real passion for promoting meditation, mindfulness, and sound bowl healing in the area. So example of your day. So we arrive around 9 a.m. I'd like people to get a really good night's sleep beforehand. So 9 a.m. we'll start Tai Chi. That usually goes until 9:45. 10 until 11, you'll do therapy number 1, 11 to 12, number 2. And then from 12:15 to 1:45, we'll do the lunch and Q&A. We give plenty of time to do that. And then between 1:45 and 3:45, you'll do the other 2 therapy sessions. And then you end with a sound healing meditation, and we wrap up at around 5. So it's a full day, but again, you feel nourished, refreshed, rejuvenated, and you have a plan forward. So the personalized treatment plan that I provide is usually done 4 to 6 weeks past your labs. So it takes about that long to get your full labs back. So I don't like doing a plan of care until I have everything done. And then I will record myself on a Zoom like this, and I will go through each of your labs and tell you what I'm seeing, what I'm pulling out, and then I will give you the plan at the end. People really love this way of distributing information because they get to listen multiple times. It's your recording for as long as you want, so you just download it, and then you can re-listen to it as you need. You'll work with a train-based advocate, and this can always change on who it is. Currently, we work with Amy Love from Seattle. So she does these via Zoom. She is a nurse, but we also have Carly Wilson, who is a cancer thriver as well. And she does a ton with nutrition, exercise, and healing through cancer. So depending on who I feel you'll be most appropriate with, I'll give you recommendations, and then you'll do 2 calls with them. The initial call is between 45 and 60 minutes. They'll get your intake, they'll see what your needs are. A lot of times this person is to help you with your dietary needs and nutrition. Our own nurse, Jordan, is taking the train-based advocate program right now. So next spring, she will be done with that. And then I will navigate people to her as well, because she will not only be able to help with the nutrition side, she'll be able to help with how we run the business here, how she can help with teaching you how to do mistletoe injections if you need, or things that might be overwhelming to you. She can help keep things in line. So just be on the lookout for that, but you will get a train-based advocate in two sessions with them. And then the community connection. You're getting to be around a small group of like-minded individuals or people that are going through a similar journey as you, and you can really meet them and connect. The times that I've done this in the past, it's been such a benefit for, I know at the beginning, the people that were in here were nervous about who they would meet, but they really joined and had a connection and were able to stay in touch afterwards and just run things by each other. It's always good to have community support. If community is something that you really don't want want anybody to know that this is happening to you, you live out of the state and you can't make it to the health spa for the retreat, I do offer single opportunities to just do the lab work where you're at. So if you're in Texas, I'll send the lab requisition form to a LabCorp near you, and then you pay for the labs, but then I'll get the lab results back, and I'll give you different types of credits to be able to offset the cost. And usually it works out really well for people, and then they get their full plan of care. If you want to bring your spouse to help be a secondary eye or ear, you can do that for $250 as well. So here's some of the team, not all, but some. Myself, Allie, you'll meet her. She's a program director, front office manager. Emily, you'll see her beautiful face as a nurse. Jordan is also a nurse. Kirsten, she's a select balance manager. You'll see her running around. She usually helps with all of the supplement ordering. You'll also see Abby Gutierrez, who is the Reiki practitioner. And you'll see, again, Allie, not only doing the program directing, but she also does lymphatic drainage and is an amazing part of the team. So what is the investment? It is $995, and that's all of this is included is over $2,500 value. There's only 9 spots remaining. We've had one gal sign up a couple weeks ago, but just knowing that I only want to take between 5, 10 at the most, but really, as I look at this as a cancer reset, 5 is an optimal number to keep things small and quaint. So I might shut it off sooner than the 9 spots remaining, but it's something that if you are looking for a way to, one, treat yourself because you deserve that, but two, getting a full plan of care tailored to you to get you healing on your journey, whether you're wanting to prevent cancer, you have a lot of family history and you just don't want that, you can get cancer markers done, you can get all the labs and make sure that your body's running tip-top shape. Two, you have cancer and you need an active plan going along with traditional cancer therapy so you don't have all the side effects and long-term effects from that. Three, you're in remission and you rang that bell or you did whatever and you don't want it to ever come back and you don't want to have those fears. So any of those, if they're you, you're appropriate for this program. I'd love to answer more questions if you have them. You can always email thehealthypractitioner@gmail.com. hello@thehealthypractitioner.com, sorry, is the email that will get you to Allie and she will get us connected, but I'm always willing to jump on the call for 15 minutes and answer any questions that you may have. So again, if you need, you can email hello@thehealthypractitioner.com, or you can go to www.thehealthypractitioner.com to see the program in full, or you can call the clinic at 563-284-2422. I look forward to helping you heal on your journey. This is my pleasure, and thank you, and have a great day.